Hey everybody, Ben here. Thanks for clicking on the video. Thanks for showing up for yourself each and every day. We'll do a Sunday morning ink blot. I got teal, orange, and brown. Not sure what'll come through, but I'll take a picture of what I dropped and then what came through and we'll go from there. All right, see ya. All right, everybody, we're back. Should see what I dropped and then a picture of what came through. It's definitely a pretty one. Right off the bat, this is giving, uh, uh, call it Earth Angel, if we will. Down here we can see, and then above it's showing uh, how much we've evolved on the spiritual aspect of things. Like in that realm, we can see the butterfly up top. It's just giving us, above, and maybe we're looking at things in a way how growth and I don't know, success is coming through, but transitional experiences that validate our experience in the material, matter, seeing something come of it when we're not aware of how much has come of it that isn't in this tangible sense. It is more spiritual, evolved. You can look at our orange here, the sacral, that creative energy flowing from our connection with spirit. Inner conflict. This is a Two of Swords. It's kind of where I was going with the thought that we've done all these things and we've moved forward and we've healed or changed perspective. We see things differently, but we're not seeing it in a tangible way, and we're neglecting to see the enormous growth that could also be found internally. I know I started off with a spiritual sense as it's above us, as it's external of us, when uh, it's internal. It always is internal, but we often think things are external. I'm curious what the uh, the bridges here are. The world reversed, unfinished. Pretty heavy chills on that. Of uh, I want to say tethered to things, maybe ancestral traumas or bonds or people that uh, naturally we're still dwelling on or thinking about, and that keeps the circuit open for energy to flow to. It's kind of coming through, blocking our fullest potential. Naturally, that would. What are we still hanging on to? Here, Spirit. I'm seeing like a gnome in my head. Two of Pentacles reversed. Instability. We're not having faith. It's creating instability. Maybe these thoughts, these other people, thinking about them creates instability. Which naturally it would. letting go. How do we let go? We'll just let go. We can't. There's still a reason. Maybe we're seeking some sort of validation for the magician reversed, their trickery, their behavior, their choices. Or we are in a place of fear of the energy they're sending to us. Confirmation that that it's affecting or altering our path or our plan. When we're in a place, excuse me, that we're in the fear, then of course it's going to touch us. How do we get to a place where we utilize our protection, our energy, and spirit's help, if you will, to protect ourselves, that we're just going to accept that that's done? Why do we still have those experiences? To remind us that it's being sent. Spirit. The tower. Disruption. Just going back to what I said, if we are in this place that we have protected, and spirit, we know spirit is protecting us as well, and these things still come in to create disruption, tower moments, struggle, where do we go from that? That is a question. What I'm saying is, I feel like I wasn't clear there. Like, we are protecting ourselves, but things are still coming in. What are we doing here, Spirit? Let go of the need of the validation. Full reversed. Stagnation. Maybe we're in a place of stagnation, but it's also the going back to the validation, which I guess a simpler term is that they receive karma or something for their wrongdoings, and in essence, it's creating stagnation on its own. We are holding on. Okay, we are holding on to the wrongdoings, and by holding this, we're still connected, obviously, which allows energy to come through very simply. We're holding on to this, which is stalling the process, creating stagnation. And we're holding on to it to two things here. It could be to validate our emotions of it. I forget what it's called. It's something like we carry our pains or our wounds to validate our strength, I think, something like that. But it's also that we're holding on to it until they get recognized for their behavior, which would validate us, and then we let go of it, which is creating this stagnation, which is allowing the door to stay open for disruption from the trickery that is being sent, which is creating instability in our experience, and that is unfinished because of the inner conflict that we have inside of us in regards to, there's two options, I think. Why are we holding on to it? Are we holding on to it because it makes us who we are, our strength? Or is it because we are waiting for that validation before we let go of it? There will be no judgment or karma or experience when we still hold on to it. We're still a victim at that place. When we finally let go of it, then things can pan out as they must. And in essence, you know, we forgave, we came to a place, we let go of it, and it doesn't, we're not carrying it, it's not affecting us anymore. And at that time, things pan out. I'm not saying that we're doing this to get them to pan out, but it's a valid reason why we're still hanging on to it, or it gives us the image of strength that I went through this, that I'm going to carry it to make myself feel strong. I'm probably going to leave it there because I think that's enough. Beautiful picture. I like it. If it resonated, feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you all later.